Hello guys. I'm feeling unicorn shiftery today, so I have the unicorn hair going on. And I'm listening to, you gotta guess which soundtrack I'm listening to. I think I've listened to this for like the past 2 years. Hi Pastel Foxy, thanks for joining. Gonna write some unicorns with me. This is how I usually do it. I have books going and I'm on like chapter 2 and this book comes out at the end of this month. This is how we roll. Yeah, I'm doing good. How was your day? I actually just recovered from COVID. I finally sound normal and I don't have the horrible pains going on. Like, my COVID experience wasn't like the phlegm and the weird smells. My COVID experience was like full-blown body pain. Like, it was, I told my husband it was worse than labor. Like that, and I'm serious. I had my daughter 2.5 years ago and it was seriously worse than labor for me, and I'm so glad I'm through it. Like, we went to the urgent care and they gave me this like miracle anti-inflammatory injection, and then after that I was like 95% better. I don't know what was in that injection. They said it wasn't a steroid. I'm not gonna ask. I'm just glad I feel better. So now I'm writing unicorns and I'm feeling good. And I decided it'd be a good time to go live before my daughter comes home in about half an hour. My husband's gonna go get her. So yeah, I'm excited. Let's see, I can sneak peek what's going on. So chapter 1 in Unicorn Shifter Academy, she just had a awakening ceremony because she's human and her mom doesn't want her to be human. Now chapter 2 is like, it didn't go well, so I'm trying to think. I want to introduce some of her friends who they awaken as something special and she's all feeling left out and whatnot. So that's what I'm working on. Hey Chrissy, how you doing? It's so nice to see you. See your circle. Are you working right now? What's going on right now? What are you guys doing today? I'm enjoying listening to some music. I'm enjoying writing some unicorns. That's what's going on with me. So let's see. I'm going to write about her friend Ned. Let's see. What should he be? I don't know. He needs to be something cool. Like, he has a grimoire, and usually grimoires are only for dark mages, but I think I'm going to make him a warlock, and he just made his own grimoire, and it's going to be like super ghetto. Are you training for a new department? That's so great. Congratulations. Yeah, I saw you got promoted. Yeah, my books are available on Amazon for the UK. Yeah, you can find me over there. That's for sure. Yeah, worldwide. I actually had a couple of books translated. We had Vampire Curse books 1 and 2 translated into French, and they're already in German. So yeah, just getting more and more worldwide. I'm super excited. But I'm super broke because translations are like $4,000 a book, and you do one series and it's like, I miss eating. I miss food. My daughter takes all my money too. She's still in diapers. If you guys have any potty training tricks for a 2.5-year-old, let me know, because like when I tell her to go potty, she goes, nope, not doing it. Like, it's so much more convenient to have diapers. Not for me. Not for my wallet. Maybe I'm gonna have a unicorn in here that still wears diapers, because that sounds funny. So Chrissy, tell me about your new job. What you doing? What you working on? I'm gonna write one sentence so I actually am being productive here while I read messages. Fraud department. Oh my gosh, that sounds super cool. I have a half sister and she's in what's the department that does it's like drug busts and stuff like that. Oh man, I could never do that. My dad was he's a retired cop, and Yeah, I have mad respect for people, any kind of department like that. That's super awesome. I'm typing here. So I have a special keyboard and it lights up and it makes me feel like super unicorny right now. I need to figure out how to change the color though. It's just blue. I want like rainbow. I don't know how to change it to rainbow. And I have my pink drink going on. It's in a wine glass, but I can't have wine because I'm on medication right now. But I'm gonna pretend it's wine. That's what I'm gonna do. Oh, I can actually see all of your comments if I swipe. I'm new to this live stuff. In case you guys are wondering, I'm listening to a video game soundtrack. Nier. I don't know if everyone's played Nier Replicant or Nier Automata. Like, I'm a total nerd. I'm really a nerd. Nobody knows how much of a nerd I actually am. I went to Japan for work. Why is someone asking me to go live together? Who is that? I don't know who that is. Shocks2222. It looks like a guy. I don't want to go live with someone. I don't know. I want to be by myself and not by myself. So that's why you guys can see me, but I can't see you. Sounds good to me, right? I wanted to do my nails live and like be less productive because it's so hard for me to write right now. I don't know. I'm just feeling really distracted. But I don't have the blue light because I have like the nails you put on and then they harden. Okay, we're gonna focus. We're gonna focus here. Ready? We're gonna write chapter 2. We're gonna finish chapter 2. So Ned just walked in. So I'm writing about Ned. He's not like most warlocks. He's not like most people. That sounds funny. It's super hard to like be funny when you're writing. Like, I'm trying to make the book lighthearted and humorous, and it's usually what I don't intend to be funny actually is hysterical, and everyone's like, oh, this part was so hilarious. I'm like, it was supposed to be sad, but okay. Glad you laughed at me. I'm glad my feels amuse you. I wasn't trying to make you laugh. All right. This music is not unicorny funny to me. I need to find something else. What's some other good music recommendations if you're writing about funny unicorns with rainbow jizz? Come on, that's funny. That's hilarious. Oh, let's see. I'm gonna change it to maybe Final Fantasy music. I don't know why. What about Final Fantasy 11? That's where I met my husband. I gotta do the 11 soundtrack or I get weird people talking about it. Fantasy original or best soundtracks? I'm gonna do best soundtracks. Yeah, that's nice. I'll turn it up so you can hear it. I played this game for like 10 years and I don't recognize this song. It's a little too relaxing, but we'll go with it. Hi, Mary Agic? Can I call you Mary Magic? I don't know. Your name's magical. We're writing about unicorns, or we're attempting to write about unicorns. I'm trying to get in a unicorn mood, so I'm trying to pick some music to go with it. I think 50% of the process is picking music to write to, and 40% of the process is finding something to eat, and then 10% is writing. I don't know how any writing gets done. I do most of my writing, I think, between 10 p.m. and 2 a.m. And I just like procrastinate all day and try to write, and then I'm like, oh crap, I didn't write enough today, so then I stay up all night like super focused at night. I have 2 computers going on here too. Anybody else's allergies really acting up? Like, I can look outside and I can just see the pollen just like I'll pretend it's rainbow glitter. Nice one. No one called you magical ever. Well, you needed a little bit of magic today, Mary. Yeah, just need a little bit of magic. My main character I'm writing right now, her name's Bonnie, and her middle name I was struggling. I was going to call her Maria, but maybe I'll call her Bonnie Mary. Bonnie Magic? I like Bonnie Magic. Because Bonnie Marie, I don't know, Bonnie Marie's cute, but I think Bonnie Magic sounds cuter. Like her mom is so hopeful she's going to be magical. Yeah, I'm going with Bonnie Magic. I'm going to change my notes right now. Bonnie Magic. So the way I write is, I'm actually in Google Docs, and I have a bunch of character notes, and then I have like my outline, like I have just a really short, like kind of bullet point list. Go back. On OneDrive? Yeah, that's a good idea too. Yeah, that's better. I have everything on Google Drive, like my actual files and stuff, but my computer recently just stopped turning on, and I'm using like my backup computer right now. And then I realized that I was missing like 4 books, and I'm like, oh my god, where are they? So my Google Drive stopped syncing, and it didn't tell me it stopped syncing. And I did save everything like through email. Like I emailed my editor, so the only thing I have to do is like reformat it, which is a huge pain in the butt, but at least I didn't actually lose any books. I've heard some authors like losing like 10 years books, and that sounds horrifying, which is why I have all my books on Google Drive as far as like the actual files. But I've also started writing like in Google Docs, so it's in another cloud place. So anyway, don't lose your files. Every writer has a horror story of losing something. I'm sure every person has a horror story of losing something on their computer, and it probably only happens once. Do you have to pay for your OneDrive? I guess it depends how much you save on there. I have to pay for Google Drive, but it's not too expensive. Okay, I need to think of some dialogue here. Just stare at it. I'm gonna be quiet for a minute while I type out this chapter. Sure, it's super exciting. Let's TikTok live for you. Oh, you get everything for free? Yeah, I enjoyed that about college. It was free because my tuition was absolutely not. I was an engineer. Now I'm an author, but my loan for that was over $40,000, I think, maybe more than that. So yeah, it's finally paid off, but that was yeah, it wasn't worth the free subscription to Microsoft Office. Yeah, what you in college for? What's your degree? Guys, tell me what your degree is in. I'm dying to know. Animal science. Oh my god, that's so great. I love animals. I grew up with 5 dogs and horses, pigs, and chickens, and I lived on an island. Like, my childhood is a very strange book in and of itself. Now I only have 2 cats. They're not bothering me right now, which is unusual. Usually they're like trying to sit on my keyboard and stuff. I would love to get a dog though. There's an Icelandic sheepdog breeder that lives right down the street from me. My friend Lexi, who's also my co-author, she got one that was down the street. That's why you write a lot of high fantasy. Oh, yay! I'm gonna have to read your stuff. What's your author name? You gotta put your author name in there so I can check out your stuff. And you gotta write live and then like write 2 sentences in every half hour, because that's how I'm writing right now. Okay, so Ned released a bunch of glitter, and the glitter were tiny dicks because I think that's funny. I don't know, I feel like there's gonna be a lot of phallic jokes and immaturity in this book. Haven't published anything yet because you're saving for editors and cover designs. Oh, that's so great. You could do it pretty cheap when you're first starting out, and then you can upgrade your stuff as go. Like, that's what I did. I mean, writing is my job now, but I started out pretty cheap. I was really addicted to covers, or I am really addicted to covers, so I did work overtime to pay for my cover addiction, and it took a good 3 years to like pay that debt off. It was a problem. You love your work too much? Aw, that's great. Yeah, I know what you mean. I did like have an affordable editor. I mean, most proofreading type editing is not too expensive. If you want to get like a developmental edit, that's expensive. And I'd be really careful who you see if you want to get developmental edit. But I mean, like, start with critique groups. That's actually where I started with. I think it was not Scrivener. It was Scribify. Scribify.com is where I found a bunch of critique partners and I'm still friends with at least one of them to this day. So yeah, starting out, there's some ways to do it on the cheap and still have it good. But it's like, what is the phrase? You can do it fast, cheap, or fast, inexpensive, good. Like, you get to pick 2. So you can do it like, it would take a long time for you to get it, but you can do it inexpensive and you can do it good. But it's gonna take a long time. Oh, I'm gonna do some admin work. My designer just gave me Fortune Fay Academy French covers. Yeah. I'm so excited to finally have that. I was sitting on some translated books and I realized I didn't have covers for them. So I can finally publish them. Why is this not loading? Good and expensive then. Yes. Yay, new covers. That's right. Well, it's kind of new covers. It's just retitle covers because I didn't want to break the bank. So, sort of new covers. Although, I mean, you've seen the German Fortune Fay Kirsty, I think. It has Seif on the front. And then for book 2 and 3, I'm going to use book 1 and 2 from the English side because I'm being cheap. But I probably will eventually upgrade it. I just saw, oh, she put it to my other email. I have like a bazillion emails. Whoa, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 files. Good grief, Sonja. Oh, it's because she sent paperbacks and then she sent like, oh, what is this? Okay, let me check this one. I have no idea what to do for cover stories. That makes sense, yeah. I had to, like, now, I actually write to the cover. I buy a lot of pre-mades. Like, that's just what I'm into. And then it helps you kind of stay a little on trend because I'm sticking with the designers that I know are, like, more, you see them in the high charts a lot, like their work. So that helps kind of, my muse is like, I have an external muse who guides me, and I write what she tells me to write, and she's like, woo! And she just kind of does her thing. So it's nice to have a little bit of like rails for her to follow. Okay, that looks good. I wish I could share my screen so you guys can see what I was doing. Because it's kind of cool to see how the translations are made. I think I'm going to put up, just go straight to KDP. Put up a new book. Here we go, bookshelf. Create. We're making a Kindle ebook. And it's in French. Okay, now I gotta get all the French stuff. Tu parles français? No. So, I'm looking for French. French Academy. Oh, really? I'll have to figure that out. This is only the second time I've ever done a live. So you could do it with 2 phones. Oh, and then I could like duet myself or something. I'm gonna try that next time. Cause then I think that would be a lot more fun. So you guys, if you guys see what I'm doing. Thank you for that information. I will try that. You can see a chat on the other. Yeah, it does sound a little complicated. I'll do some YouTube tutorials. That's usually my go-to when I don't know how to do something. What about book podcasts? You got any book podcasts that you like to listen to? I used to listen to a lot of podcasts, but that was when I had a commute for work, and I don't go anywhere anymore, so I don't get to listen to my podcast as much anymore. What is this? Oh, okay. I don't get why they let you make a series page in French when they don't actually put the books in a series. But I'm going to try. Add series details, new series, main content, go to series setup. French, title, orders, submit updates. Don't listen to podcasts? Yeah. Not everybody does. I like Joanna Penn. She has a website, she has podcasts, she has books, she has all this stuff. She's pretty cool. And she's always so upbeat and positive. I like that. Yeah, some can be pretty funny. What was another one I liked? Oh, I can't remember the names of them. Oh, I can't remember. It's gonna bug me now. I got a message from my mother. So, okay, I made the book. Now I get to put my author name, J.R. Thorne. In case you guys wonder what the JR stands for, it is Jennifer Rose. And yes, it is a made-up name. Because I didn't want my family to know that I write reverse harem, smutty romance. Which the joke's on me because they found out anyway. And my parents are like super conservative. Like, my mom's the type of person who called the police when I met my now husband for the first time. It was our first date. And told them he had kidnapped me and was doing bad things to me. Those thoughts on the end of our time that just won't get out of you. Yes. Oh, and when I got a tattoo, I have 2 tattoos. When I got my first tattoo, I went home to visit because I was in college, and it was really hurting, so I just showed her so I could stop like pretending I don't have it. And she like chased me into the bathroom, and I had to like close the door and just hide until she calmed down. She was like screaming. I was like, I'm not gonna be like that. My daughter gets a tattoo. She's probably gonna want one too because mommy has one. Ugh. I'm still sniffly from having COVID. Half hip tattoo. Oh, that sounds painful. Mine was like, it's like there's one here and then the one back here. But hip, I mean, if it's like on the bone, that's where it hurts. Or at least it did for me. Okay, I'm looking. Couldn't hide the pain. We said, yeah, no, you can't. You can't hide the pain. That's book 2. Book 1. Tat on your lower back. That sounds painful too. I wouldn't imagine it would hurt. Yeah, I can't get out of the bag. I would feel like the lower back wouldn't be as bad, but maybe it's actually worse. Alright. Download. Okay. So I'm going to put this French blurb into... I'm missing something. That's not the right blurb. I need to go find it now. Fortune Bay Academy translation. It didn't hurt when you were getting tattooed. Huh. That's interesting. Were you like just so in your own head, like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, so you like didn't even feel it? I don't know. Cause mine on my back, it hurt decently. A week after, wow, it's crazy. I guess that's when the skin would start to get tight. Like, were you putting moisturizer on it? I don't know. Probably just gets irritated. Oh, where's this blurb? Okay, I think it's gonna be... Where's my vellum? Oh, mother... I didn't format this, did I? No, I did. It's right there. Thank God. I found it. Yeah, exams and everything that week. Oh, that's when you relaxed. It finally was like, whoa. That's really funny. Alright, now I can put the new cover in. Downloads. See how this looks. Why is it that? It doesn't sound right. Here. I have to ask my translator, like, they used a different word here than I have on my other book. I don't know. Okay, well, I can put book 2 image. Let's see. It's almost 4:30. My 2.5-year-old daughter's gonna be home soon. Then I get to try and work while she's being cute, which means I don't get any work done. That's okay. She's worth it. What was the moment when you knew you wanted to be an author? Oh gosh. When my first published work is actually when I was like 6 years old. So I don't know, since I could talk. I don't know, it's just creativity is just in your blood sometimes, I think. But yeah, that one was like a poem. We lost our Chihuahua, and it was like his first birthday. He was only a year old. I think he was from a puppy farm or something. My dad, being a cop, actually went after that puppy farm and arrested them. So like he did something about it. But I just had all of the strong emotions as a child. Like, that's your first experience with death, and it came out in a writing way. So that was nice. Oh, you have a podcast question? Yeah, let me know. Yeah, it is a podcast question. But like, I wrote my first book. I tried drawing first. I like won a comic contest, and I got enough money to pay for my first computer in college. And I was pretty good at drawing, but it felt like I was more like a human copy machine. So I was like, I want to do something where I'm creating from my heart, and I just didn't have the skill, or I didn't have the energy to develop that skill. I have a couple of works of art like on DVR and stuff that's from me, but I was like, okay, what do I do with this now? So then I started having like stories that went with the things that I was imagining, and that's how I wrote some of my first stuff on H.J. Flowers. Is the first like books I started writing, and they were like super fantasy, and they were like, that's like my clean pen name so that my family can know about it or could know about it. But then they started saying, or then my muse started really talking to me, and I was like, I need to write something that's just more me. So that's when I like finally made my J.R. Thorne pen name, and it felt so freeing to just write what was just in my heart, you know? How did you find yourself in the gender you write? What do you mean in the gender? Like, I write, like, I don't know. I write male and female. Do you mean genre? Like, I'm like, I don't understand the question. Like, gender is just who you are or whose mind you're in. I don't know. Their identity. Yeah, genre. I guess that's where I was going with that. Like, as like you write maybe like what you want to read. Autocorrect really makes it so funny. Like, cause like I started in fantasy, like young adult fantasy, and that's evolved too. Like my bestseller on AJ Flowers is yeah, correct. It's funny. My bestseller on AJ Flowers is Dragon Rider Academy. And it's so funny when people find out I write as AJ Flowers and J.R. Thorne, because like they'll like both. Just AJ Flowers is more like teenage, appropriate. It can be in schools and stuff. So like that's the genre I'm naturally drawn to, like a bit like dragons, epic fantasy, and that kind of thing. Young adult fantasy, like coming of age. Like I really like that area. But I have other pen names where I kind of spread out. Like I have a post-apocalyptic pen name, Ava Storm. I have a lit RPG pen name because I'm a video game nerd under Aurora Vice. But like I really found my groove in J.R. Thorne, which is just reverse harem paranormal romance. And I really just zoomed in on what I enjoy writing. And yeah, and I write all of my books in the same world. So it's like just this one world that just gets bigger and bigger. And that's like I have a co-write with Lexi C. Foss, and that's also in one like Fae world. Like with her, I write the Fae world, and with me, I write the Bloodstone series. And these are like the main two worlds I just love to be in. So it came about really naturally, and it's like what you are naturally drawn to, what you're reading, and as I've written and published over 30 books, probably over 40 books now, and I've lost count. But, the more you get into it, the more you just kind of naturally find your niche, and it works out. I'm just talking so much, I'm not getting anything done. Okay, I need to go book 2 and put that in my formatting. Yes, okay. Download. I'm going to be heading out in like 4 minutes. My daughter's going to be home. I need to put this in before she's home. Okay, there's that too. Awesome. Yeah, next time I'm definitely going to like have a second phone or something so you guys can see what I'm doing. Share my screen for you. It distracts me. That's okay. I was just blabbing anyway, so I will distract myself if you don't distract me. It's completely gonna happen. I have accepted this. That's like why I'm in live, because I'm just sitting here like playing on TikTok and doing other things, and I'm like, I should just do a live so at least I feel productive. That's what I'm gonna do. Okay. Yeah, that looks good. Okay. Now we got that in there. Oh, my allergies are killing me. Should I put covers in here too? It's like uploading a French book to the French Kindle store. I made that a character to one of my characters in a novel. Oh, I think that's great because the characters need to be self-destructive to be entertaining. Maybe that's why I'm entertaining. She likes to comment out loud when she shouldn't. I love that. That's so much fun. She's like, me and my big mouth. I can't just shut my mouth. It's so funny. Reverse harem in French is harem inversé. Ignore my horrible accent of it. How's Hippie Night doing? Oh, hello, Show Face. Show Face. I feel like I'm cursing at you. Show Face. Hey, Show Face. We got so many people coming in and out. That's what he said. Oh. I'm so immature. Oh. That sounds fun. I like that. Yeah, that's pretty funny. Well, I need to swipe so I can see the comments. Here we go. Hello, Beth Harmon's wife. Beth Harmon's wife. So are you Beth's wife, or are you a wife named Beth? Or are you both? That would be a paradox. Let's see. I need to pick my categories for this book. I wish they had an Omegaverse category. Like, why is that not in a category yet? The only thing they do when they find out it's Omegaverse is they try to put it in erotica. I'm like, erotica is when it doesn't have a story. Like, the story is 40,000 words in my outline of story. Like, why are you putting it in erotica? I'm really frustrated. Make an Omegaverse category so you can stop doing this. That would be a good plot twist. Okay, I'm gonna do romance, paranormal, and romance. Romance, is there a fantasy? Yeah, there we go. No, it's not, well, I guess it is gay. I almost clicked the gay button, but there is like, but it's not like just, I mean, there's male on male. There's quite a lot of male on male because my alphas are really alphas, and that includes dominating each other, the whole thing. But they're all about the Omega. They're all about her, you know? So I wouldn't call it gay. I would call it just human, or inhuman in this case. Oh, my allergies are killing me. Okay, I'm gonna do a pre-order for this book for July 1st. Okay, now I need the blurb. Okay. Would that be, yeah, here it is. Found it. Found it. The French's translation for, like, trigger warning is advertisement. For me, they're advertisements. That's funny. Alright. Oh, why does it paste it in, like, double space? Double space, double space. How do you decide when to put a book for pre-order? Well, in this case, the book is already written and translated, so I'm putting it on July 1st because I want to try and get a Kindle All-Star bonus for Patriots. I haven't gotten one in France yet, and I think they changed like how you get the bonuses, so I'm not sure if it's really worth it. I should probably just release the book now, but they do it by month, so I'm gonna put it on the 1st and maybe I'll get a bonus. Bonus would be nice because translations are really expensive. Super expensive. So broke. Okay. Now I gotta find it. But otherwise, I put my books on pre-order. Like, I have kind of like a general writing schedule when I think I'm gonna write things. I have learned the hard way not to put more pre-orders out than I can physically write when life gets in the way. I think I had to cancel like 5 pre-orders this year, and I was like, I went in like to a bit of depression about it because I was really, really disappointed and I was really upset because I've never had to like cancel a pre-order before, much less 5, you know. So I was like, oh my god, I'm a failure. I'm a failure in life. I'm a failure. Dishonor on my family, dishonor on my house. But yeah, I mean, like, I had a chronic illness. I have had COVID. I've been in physical therapy for 2 years. You know, when I gave birth to my daughter, she had shoulder dystocia, which just means she got stuck, and it just destroyed me. And it was just awful. So, yeah, but she was worth it. They always say that, and it's true. Okay, I uploaded the manuscript, and now I'm gonna upload the cover. 5 for pre-orders purchase is 5 different books. Like, I have a bunch of pen names, right? So it was a pre-order like on my Jennifer Thorne name for Captured by the Fae King or Betrayed by the Fae King, which is book 2, and I didn't get a chance to write that one. I had to cancel, or some other books that I had to cancel. I'll look them up in a second. They were like legitimately 5 different books I had to cancel. Like, it was just super sad, super disappointing. Because, like I told you, I'm writing Unicorn Shifter Academy. I'm, like, on chapter 2, and it releases the end of the month. But I have such a ironed out process. Like, when things are going good, like, I can write that fast. I can get it to my editor. She can edit it in time, and, you know, it's fine. And it, like, sometimes it really motivates me. I'm like, okay, I gotta do this. Let's go, you know? So, sometimes I work, girl. Why am I like this? Why am I like this? Just somebody tell me. Like, what was one of my best books? Like, I literally wrote it in 2 weeks. I almost died. Like I wrote for like 12 hours straight. Like, I sat in this chair. I just wrote for like 12 hours straight for like 2 weeks straight. And it was like, I forget which book I did that with, but it just about killed me. Like, I would not recommend it. It's like 10,000 words every day.
Sign up for YouTube Premium and get ad-free videos and music. Try it today.
Why does this take you so long to load? I want to see the book. It's 4:37. My daughter will be home any minute now. Once it's loaded, I'm gonna go down there and check because she's probably crying for me. Okay, now it's loaded. All right, book 1. Yes. That looks good. Oh, I didn't put the title page in. Okay, where's the title page? French 1. There it is. Oh, it's so pretty. We have the same IKEA work desk. It's a nice desk. I like it. I looked at a lot of desks too. I looked at like, because I wanted something that would fit with my chair. And I looked at like the ones that can go up and down. I looked at standing desks. I looked at like really expensive desks, but they were all so low to the ground. Yeah, it's a nice desk. So, hey, sometimes IKEA is the way to go. Sometimes it is. Okay, I'm going to do file. It's not file, it's chapter. Add element, that's it. Add element, title page. And no, I don't want to do title page. I want to do a full page image. Okay, file. No, chapter. Yeah. I love how easy you can move to the side. Yeah, I like that too. It's a nice desk. What I would like, I have just one bookshelf back there. I want like the whole wall bookshelf. Like, I have a bed, a guest bed. Like, I'm in a guest bedroom because my daughter took my office. Oh, she took so much from me. Hold on, full page image. There we go. But I want to get like a whole wall of bookshelf and then feel real like book talky. Would be nice. Can I do full bleed image? No. Does not fill the entire page. How about that? How does this look in print? Let me see. Oh, that's so pretty. Okay, that looks good. I want a personal library. Yes, I want to be like Beauty and the Beast and have like this massive library and sing while I like this. I had a Belle sticker on my daughter gave me this morning. I should have kept it on. It's my, yes, it was my real dream. Okay, generate. Okay. Go, go, go. 4:39. I'm on overtime. Go, go, go. I don't know if you've used Vellum yet to format stuff. It's great, but it takes a while. Go, come on, come on. We all want that. Yes, we all do. Okay, now it's generated. I can put the new manuscript in. This music makes me want to play video games. Downfall video game soundtracks. My husband actually bought me the remaster of this game because this game is actually pretty old, near the like original Nier game. Okay, launch. Previewer. Someone told me before that I should lifesaver. You should what? I'm lost. Thank you for the likes, Pisho face. I think I'm cursing you. Thank you. Okay, now it's converting my files to Kindle format before I can do it. Oh, for formatting? Yes. Yes, it is a lifesaver. I did it myself before it was a thing, and I do not recommend it. What is the old programs? I don't know. It's from a different era. Before TikTok existed, that's for sure. Yeah, this looks good. Okay, now I need to go to table of contents and make sure everything is in there, because I am going to be publishing a book. I'll make sure it looks correct. For my translations, they're lucky. I have like side stories that I just put as part of the manuscript in the translations, because it's way too complicated to make like newsletter bonuses and stuff for translations. Just got Scrivener 2 weeks ago. Yeah, Scrivener's nice. I used that for the longest time. Oh, I think it actually did formatting, or it does formatting, and I did that before I had Vellum. Like since I use Google Docs now, I've kind of phased out Scrivener, but I really, really enjoyed it for sure. Why did this not put in? I don't think this is my correct manuscript. That's why I checked it. No, it is. What happened? What happened? I'm missing something. I'm missing like the image at the end. Oh, I didn't put it in? Yeah, I only put it in that one spot. I guess that's okay. Hello, Gek278. Geek? Are you a geek like me? Or are you Gek, like a gecko? How do you choose pen names? Well, I guess that was different for each of them. My first pen name was AJ Flowers, which is from my real name. And then J.R. Thorne, I picked based off of like my favorite authors. So J.R. Ward, J.R. Friedman, those are some of my favorites. Like my names used to be M. Friedman, excuse me. It used to be like J.R. Friedman, but then I changed it to J.R. Thorne because like the rose is kind of like my brand, so I made a J.R. Thorne, so it's like Jennifer Rose Thorne, and then I like that. Then for my other pen name, let's see, Ava Storm. I it sounded like post-apocalyptic. I like Ava, and Storm sounds like a storm's about to come. And then Aurora Vice, that's from video game references. Aurora is a character in Child of Light, and Vice is Grimoire Vice, the book in the soundtrack I'm listening to. How do I keep track of what I have under each name? I don't know, it's just in my head. There's a lot in my head. I do have like checklists and stuff, and of course in my KDP dashboard I can see everything that's in there. Yeah, it's not as hard. I mean, when you write a book, like, you don't forget it. So it's not hard to keep track of stuff. I have different newsletters and stuff for each of my pen names, of course. I have assistants who help me. Okay, today 4:39. That looks correct, I think. Yeah. Or did I not generate? Oh, okay. I shouldn't have had to change that. But yeah, I mean, I only had one pen name for, I don't know, it's a few years. Like, I mean, I've been publishing for 6 years now, I think. So it's been a while. Okay, let me launch Preview one more time. Make sure I got the right file in there. You see how long it takes me to upload a book that I have already formatted? And everything was ready to go, but I'm trying to just make sure. I had to put in keywords, I put it in the blurb, put it in the cover, and then when I preview it, I can see like if something didn't format correctly. So I kind of, then I have to change it, then I have to upload it again. It takes a long time to do all this stuff. How do you, yeah, oh okay, I already answered that question. Okay, here we go. Book one. Yes, 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 yes. Took me some time. Does it usually take that long? Yes, it always takes this long. And this is just one book. I got another one to do after this one, but I'll go downstairs once I'm done with this one, and I'll do the other one after dinner. Okay, that looks good.
Take your videos offline and watch uninterrupted.
And I checked the links. Links are working. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, that looks good. Now I get to go to the next screen where I put in the pricing. Yeah, yeah. Hello, Norika too. How are you? Okay. Norika is a cute name. I might make Norika a character. I like Norika. Norika. I'm gonna write that down as a character name. That's fun. I always need character names. Too many characters. I've doubled up my character names on like 2 of my different pen names. I'm like, oh, these won't share readers, and then of course everyone finds out about my other pen names, and I'm like, oh man. I'm gonna do $4.99. €4.99 for book one. Mary A. Light. I like that. That's nice. Hello, 134 FML 124. Is it FML because you have 134 and then 124? Mary Light for games. Oh, what games do you play? Gotta let me know what games you're on. Yeah, that will be easier to remember. Let's see. Okay, I think I got my pricing done. I'm gonna make sure pricing's right. Yeah, primary marketplace, Amazon.fr. Yeah. €49. Witcher. Oh yeah, Witcher's my favorite. I love The Witcher. I think the shows were inaccurate because they didn't show him like trying to climb up the hill for 10 minutes unsuccessfully. Have you seen that meme? It's so true. Yay! I hit publish. Okay, now I can go. Well, it was so nice talking to all of you, and I will be live again some other time, and I will make sure next time I'm live that I actually put up a second screen. I'll figure out how to do that so you guys can see what I'm doing, and that'll be fun. See you around. Bye.